Well, Mike Mannion, an agricultural food consultant, is here with us now to tell us about some exciting and very unexpected and maybe perhaps some different things that are becoming trendy in the food world right now. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. It's my pleasure.
You seem to have a unique job.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do, and it's a rare privilege. You know, one of the things that I thank for every day is the fact that I get to work with young entrepreneurs, brilliant minds, and that are working on all sorts of new things and new technologies that are going to benefit food and benefit our whole society. So it's great fun.
Now, you talk about new food, but a lot of cultures eat crickets, eat ants, eat bugs, but it is really foreign to us, and it's always that factor. But
That's correct, but like 80% of the world will have insects on the menu. And it's only in North America that we really haven't embraced that yet. But some of the emerging food trends is there's cultural influences, so that's all changing. And the other thing is when we're talking about cricket protein, the founder of Cricket Protein, Dylan, he traveled throughout the world, and he saw that insects were a protein source. So when he came back to Canada, he actually studied the protein source and found that, you know, for 1 pound of protein versus animal protein, less water used, 15 square meters to produce a pound of cricket protein versus 200 square meters for animal protein.
Right.
And to my knowledge, a lot less gas.
Right. No, I mean, environmentally, it's absolutely the way to go. And
Yes.
nutritionally, it's still comparable. I mean, it's
Exactly.
it's protein,
A pound
right?
of, it has 9 amino acids. And the thing is, if you're looking for an energy bar, you know, you don't have to take supplements because it's all there.
So what have you brought in?
Yeah, you brought in
So-
energy bars.
We brought in energy bars.
Cricket energy bars?
Cricket energy bars that are peanut butter flavored, chocolate, and cranberry.
How much cricket is in there, or how much protein is in this?
many
Traditional
bugs
protein
per bar?
Traditional protein bars like 15, 20 grams of protein. How much protein are we?
Very similar to that. Very similar.
How many bugs in a bar?
How many bugs in a bar?
Several.
Several.
Gonna go?
Bugs in a bar.
Yeah.
I already tried the peanut butter one, and I love it.
I'm going to try it. This is chocolate?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying chocolate.
And this one's the cranberry?
Yes, it is. Okay.
It's great.
They are. Excellent.
So do you think some people they still struggle, though, with the concept?
They do, but what I find is when we introduce them, is the first thing they kind of go, ooh, insects? And then they say, but
Before
let me
they
try
taste it. Yeah.
Exactly. And they say, let me try that. And they say, it's good. And it's sort of surprising. So
Would
we just have to get
our
past that.
culture change if we did more education as children so that it becomes part of our diet? It becomes part of...
You know, I think you've hit the nail right on the head. We have to do a whole lot more education, not only in things like this, but in agriculture in general.
Right.
Do you know that
Water usage, like you said,
Yeah.
land usage.
we have a huge disconnect between the population and producers. When I grew up and when I was young, 50% of people were involved in agriculture. Today, less than 4% are involved in
Oh,
agriculture.
wow.
So, huge disconnect. When you do a survey, you find that only 10% have actually visited a farm and understand where our products come from.
All right,
what
well,
else
let's
do we
talk
have on
about...
the
So
table?
all of these things are from BC, too. These are all local.
All
all
from
local?
BC.
Okay.
All local.
What are some of the other trends?
We have, and what's interesting about these is there's niche opportunities, and this also explains how consumers are willing to try a lot of different things. This is birch syrup, which is over yogurt here,
Okay.
and it has a very distinctive taste, and it really blends well with a lot of different ingredients.
Okay, so birch from a birch tree rather than a maple tree.
Yes, and it's less sugar than maple. So it's only 2%. And
It's good. I would say it's less sweet, but it's tasty.
yes, exactly. And so it's a very nice product.
Good, yeah.
Okay.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We also have
Jam?
from the Haskap.
From the what?
Haskap berries.
Haskap berries,
Yes.
okay.
Haskap was developed in Saskatchewan. Well, it's been all around the world, but they took some varieties in Saskatchewan. Dr. Bob Boers and created a variety that's suitable for growing in BC. And so this is what we have here. What's very nice about this product is it comes on, it bears fruit early in the spring, even before strawberries.
Oh, wow.
And why that's good, of course, it's good for the farmer to extend their season.
Sure.
And the other thing is because it gives the honeybees something to feed on early.
And we know how our
That's
bee...
good.
Exactly.
We've got real issues with going on.
So
Exactly.
this is going to be the new hot berry? The
Well,
antioxidants?
yeah, like it has 2 to 3 times the antioxidants that blueberries do. So, but
Wow.
All right, I'll try that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This, to me, seems like this is a market that should explode.
I think it will. There's no reason, and because it's so good for you. And our consumers today are very health conscious. That's the number one driver in the food store. And so they're looking for, personal attributes. They want to, when you look at labeling now, you'll see ocean-wise. You see free range, grass-fed, all these sorts of things. And that's a personal attribute. When you go to the store, here's what you want to buy. And what's really creating opportunities is that attitude. Because now, like, niche producers are able to focus on those things. And that's what in our programs, we talked about, okay, you have to seize these opportunities. And you have to follow what the consumer trends are.
Right.
Very interesting.
The Haskap?
Haskap
berries. They taste like
yeah,
blackberries.
it's a Japanese word, I understand, that's little presents at the end of the limb.
Nice.
One quick piece of advice before we leave. Those of us who are going through the grocery store, step outside of our usual comfort.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I just want to remind everybody that when you want to see a lot more like this and what's taking place in agriculture, the Pacific Agriculture Show is this week, Thursday through Saturday. And it's got something for everything, for the family, antique farm display. And we have 12 or 13 of our technology companies are going to be on display with robotics, the latest in vertical farming technologies, and just going to be a great show for the whole family. So I hope everybody comes out to see us.
Very interesting.
Yeah, very cool. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
It's my pleasure.
Really enjoyed having you.
Thank you.
Really interesting. And you can
Take
find
care.
more details and ticket information about the show that Mike just mentioned at agricultureshow.net and on Twitter at PACAgShow.
Yes.
At PACAgShow, right?
Or something like that.
You got that, right?
Really enjoyed having you on.
Yeah, that was very cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Take care. Super.